At CU Denver, we have the unique advantage of being exposed to a very diverse campus. Imagine being able to easily learn about people's cultural backgrounds and connect with your peers over your similarities and your differences. Well, with our app, Fused, you can do just that. In our campus secured app, there will be features to let you know what future cultural events are happening at the school. You'll be able to interact positively with posts and learn from cultural live streams without any other social media noise getting in the way.
We utilize the design innovation process to fully understand the scope of our opportunity space and the cultural needs of our students and staff. In our first iteration, we started in the discover phase with a mindset of how we could utilize food to embrace students' cultures and unite the campus community. Through interviews and an affinity analysis map, we found that there was a large need for empathy in regards to cultural conversation and a platform for all personality types to feel comfortable sharing about their own experiences. The activity analysis method and journey map in the define phase really helped us follow the direct needs of users in a hypothetical food event on campus, ultimately refine our opportunity statement. In the develop phase, we combined the needs of empathy and accessibility with concepts like apps, games, and events, and sorted through the most feasible, desirable, and viable ideas using the real win-worth methodology. By the end of our first iteration, we delivered 2 prototypes. Our first was a 3D rendering of an in-person food event on campus, and our second was a wireframe of a cultural app for the campus community.
Our first iteration was extremely beneficial in gaining more user feedback and allowing us to come to our final opportunity space. Students have always needed to interact, and it is one key feature about college life that makes it exciting. Without being on campus, we wanted to create a catalyst to help students and faculty interact and bond over students' culture. Currently, our UCD student organizations, students, and faculty are all at home and missing social interactions. So we want to create a platform to fill that void. And when things go back to normal, it will be used as an aid for in-person student events.
Through our second iteration, we narrowed down our solution to just a mobile app rather than a physical event and an app due to user feedback. Our survey responses, it was clear that they would rather prefer just an app rather than trying to combine both. The format of our app, Fused, acts as a combination of a niche social media and a calendar restricted to content on cultural exploration. The main feed events, the live streams tabs, along with the chat and posting feature make up the backbone of the app that can deeply impact cultural perspectives. While users can post and videos with select emoji, commenting is not available to prevent hate and negative interactions. Group and private chats are utilized because they are not displayed for public to see. There is no doubt that hundreds of apps have similar platforms that we have created. However, the restrictions to only our UCD campus community and the features catered towards culture specifically will block out all other media noise that you'll inevitably run into with apps like Facebook and Instagram. We started it off with a drawn wireframe that held a display visual of our on-job concept, and then we developed it from there. Our next prototype solely focuses on the functionality of the app rather than its design. It was low fidelity, and the user feedback was strictly based on the ease of use and overall experience. And then we increased the design of functionality with 3 prototypes, one of them focusing on the main event, the other on the live stream, and the last on the events tab. The events tab prototype was a parallel prototyping system compared to a calendar and a list format. All of our testing was done with Google Form staffs given to students and staff. As we went to our final prototype combining the functionality and design of all individual features, the user feedback for design usability and safety improvements were critical.
Feel free to use the QR code below to personally interact with our final app prototype experience. Its many features for yourself. In our current prototype, we utilize user feedback that indicated an affinity for a scrolling feature and a calendar format, which was more organized. We combined the best of both features. We also added the chat feature and improved the design via harmonious colors and a sleek look. Fuse helps cultivate and embrace the importance of cultural diversity. We have ambitious dreams for this niche mobile application. This app can not only be implemented on our own diverse campus community, but the communities of universities nationwide. Fuse is a platform for furthering the unity and cultural awareness of the innovators of the future. Thank you. We are the COVID Crushers.